Stop looking at the politics. Look at your receipt. A 6% tariff isn't a strategy. It's a price hike.
Washington wants to build a wall, not of concrete, but of tax.
Anything crossing the Pacific just hit a 6% speed bump.
They say this punishes China. Geography says otherwise.
Because tariffs are like hot potatoes. Nobody holds them. They pass the potato to the final destination, your front porch.
We are rewriting the operating system of the global economy.
Economists call it protectionism. I call it a ransom note. Is this the end of free trade? Or just the end of cheap stuff? I'm the Witty Analyst. Welcome to the Trade War. Let's open up the books and see who actually pays the bill. Politicians love to say China writes a check. That is a lie.
When a container hits a U.S. port, Beijing pays $0.
The bill goes to the American company trying to unload the ship. It is a border tax, a cover charge to enter the U.S. market. The American importer pays cash up front, and they are not happy. That money goes to the U.S. Treasury. It is a domestic tax. Companies don't eat losses. They pass them like a bad flu virus.
The 60% fee is stapled directly to your new toaster.
So while politicians claim victory, your wallet claims defeat. It is simple math. But simple math can destroy a complex market. Wait. They promised this pain would bring the factories back. Here is the sales pitch. The glorious industrial restoration. We raise the wall. Imports die. American factories rise up. Like playing SimCity with infinite cash and no cheat codes. Blue-collar jobs return. The rust turns into shiny gold. No more ships. We make it here. We buy it here. Perfect loop. Stamped with Made in USA and a sense of moral superiority. Corporations stop outsourcing and start embracing patriotism. It is a beautiful, closed-loop, self-sustaining engine.
On paper, it looks like a masterpiece of economic art.
There is just one tiny little problem with this beautiful dream.
Real-life logistics does not have a fast-forward button. Welcome to the friction, where physics fights back against hope. We can sign a law in 5 minutes. Concrete takes years to dry. This is the gap, the valley of death for your savings account. Before you build, you need permits, inspections, and patience. We also forgot to train the Hispanic humans who run the machines. Oops.
Steel to build the factory? We tax that too. Brilliant.
Supply chains do not pivot. They snap like dry spaghetti sticks.
5 years for the factory, you still need shoes.
Companies will panic buy before the tax hits. Total chaos. Ships will rush the ports. Prices go up. Logistics melt down.
Economists call this transitional pain. You call it being broke. 60% is not a nudge. It is a hammer to the knee.
You want proof? Fine. Let's follow a single pair of sneakers. If this vein gets cut, the factories in Asia stop. Then, the shelves in America go empty.
This sneaker costs $20 to make. Remember that number.
Tariff adds $12 at the border. Simple addition?
Wrong. Corporations do not do simple addition. They do margins.
They keep their profit percentage, so that $12 grows up.
By the time it hits the shelf, the price hike is $40.
The brand uses the tax as an excuse to pad their bottom line.
Or they keep the price the same, but use cheaper, crappier glue.
If we make that shoe in America, it costs $300.
And the guy making it isn't named Joe. It's a robot arm.
So you pay more. They sell less. Economists call this deadweight.
I just call it getting ripped off by a geopolitical game.
But wait, the world doesn't just take the punch, they punch back.
Ask the soybean farmers what happens when China gets angry.
Newton's third law. Every tariff has an equal reaction.
China stops buying our beans. The harvest rots in the silos.
You pay the tariff. Then you pay for the farmer's bailout check. Europe joins the party. They target the political swing states. Boeing loses orders. Airbus pops the champagne in Toulouse.
China has a cheat code. They just devalue their currency.
The dollar gets stronger. The tariff wall effectively shrinks. It is a race to the bottom. And we are sprinting down the hill. Cold War 2.0. Less shooting, more accounting tricks.
Global trade shrinks. Everyone gets a smaller slice of the pie.
Trade is like water. It always finds a crack in the wall. It is called transshipment, the backdoor into the US market. Chinese parts arrive in Mexico. They get a fresh paint job. slap a Made in Mexico sticker on it. Magic. No tariff.
Same thing in Vietnam. The factory moved, the owner did not.
It is global whack-a-mole. Hit China, they pop up elsewhere. The goods still arrive, but now they took the scenic route. More fuel, more middlemen, more lawyers. You pay for it all. To stop this, you need an army of forensic accountants. Every import becomes a crime scene investigation. Slow. Globalization did not end. It just got more expensive and dumb.
So where does this leave you? Besides angry and a bit broke?
At the grip of the 70s.
My advice? If you need a washing machine, buy it today. The era of cheap, instant gratification is officially dead.
It's getting expensive. You need a map to survive.
Subscribe to the Witty Analyst.
I read the fine print for you.
Good luck with your grocery bill. You are going to need it.